Hi, my name is Michelle. I'm with AFit Expert. We are going to run through a low back strengthening routine and a shoulder joint rehab routine. I have my trusty little foam roller here. I want to encourage you to get your own foam roller and try to use it daily, even if it's just for a couple of minutes. So we're going to start with what's called thoracic spine, and we're just going to roll out that middle upper back. This little spot on our body gets so sensitive when we sit for extended periods of time. So we're going to work some of our postural muscles today. This is not about getting your heart rate up kind of a workout. This is about laying the foundation for your shoulder joints and your low back to help compensate for some of the things that our body goes through every single day because of our lifestyle. So that's the low back, or rather the thoracic back. Going into your lat, there are 3 things that I do every day, and one of them is the thoracic. There's more than 3 things that I do, but I like to group my foam rolling into 3s. So I've placed my feet. I got that armpit area. You may be really sensitive and you might not even be able to roll. You might just have to keep your hips on the floor and kind of rock back and forth until that muscle starts loosening up. Do the other side. While you're doing the other side, I'm going to get set up. Okay. So now we're ready to actually stretch the rotator cuff. With the legs bent, the arm is outstretched, go to that 90-degree position. Turn the head. This is really important. You don't want to let the head rest unsupported. So you use your shoulder as the guide, and that chin rests, and you're just doing a gentle depression of that wrist. Good. Release. Swing your body around. Rotator cuff stretch on the other side. Your stretch should be held for roughly 20 to 30 seconds. And this would be something, if the ideal position would be for us to be able to lay our forearm out on the floor. So you can see, even myself, I work at this practically every day, and I have some limitations through my shoulders too. But if your arm is here and you can't get any forward depression on it, then you know that you need to spend some significant time rolling the lat and stretching the rotator cuff. Good. So we're going to go right into the joint training. That's the flexibility component. And to train the joint, we're going to do shoulder protraction and retraction. Set yourself up, get nice and flat. You want to stack the elbows right under the shoulders, spread the hands, settle the hips, the feet are relaxed, your neck is neutral. This is not neutral neck. So you want to pull it back until it feels like everything is one piece. And you're going to draw through and then up, push. When you come down, if your shoulders pinch up towards your ears, then you're losing the emphasis of the proper recruitment. You want to pull the shoulders away from the ears and pinch your traps. So squeeze it back and drive it up. Every session for me with my clients has a foundation component to it. So we spend about 7 minutes doing foam rolling techniques, and we spend another 7 to 10 minutes doing our joint strengthening, and this is one of them. Good. After that, push through. So this is a way for us to stretch the low back. You're getting it. It would seem like you're getting spine compression, and you are, but what you're stretching is the abdominal wall, which in turn creates the loosening for that lumbar, right? So release and up push. Go through 5 repetitions of this. Push, release. One more time. Last time. And down. With the arms back, work those legs together and up roll. You're adding, we're going to be doing a high repetition set here. So we're going to change the movement and go through 3 different exercises. Give me 3 more here. The component that I'm most interested on right now is when you lift yourself away from the floor, that you're not tipping your head back. So keep the neck nice and long. This is your last one. Stay up. The arms are going to reach forward and pull them back. Sweep them forward, pull them back. At this point, evaluate where your toes are. They should be touching against one another. You have 2 more. Actually sweep them and then close the hand and pull back and lift. Again, last time, pull. So the third movement, separate the feet. The arms are long, get all 4 parts off the floor, and then you're kicking. The legs are moving, the arms are pumping, your glutes are tight. You should be on fire back there right now. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and relax. You should feel like your back needs a little stretch. So we're going to push up into child's pose. Draw into it, keep the knees apart, press back, and lengthen the arms. All right, moving into the low back. You're going elbow to elbow, full rotation. So if you're working with me with some frequency, what you're going to experience is some repetition of movement. There are a handful of moves that I would incorporate and do incorporate virtually with every workout. And the familiarity of that is it allows you to really hone in on what the most important parts of the exercise is. So right now, the important thing is to actually shoot for elbow to elbow instead of letting the spine drop out and coming forearm and elbow, right? I see that a lot. Stack the joints. I try to give you very specific connection points for reference. 1 more. And release. Settle back into your stretch. All right. We're in the right position to take our shoulder protraction and retraction to the next level. And that's you in a forward leaning rest position or modified push-up position. This is all about you staying in locked out arms. Ordinarily, we don't encourage lockout joint, but there's a difference between arms straight and hyperextended. So if your elbow has a tendency to hyperextend itself with the inside of that joint pointing forward, you're going to just back out of the rotation slightly and try to do your movement without the elbows rolling. I don't know if you can see that or not, but if you look down and you see your elbows forward, that crease, then you know you're in hyperextension. Roll it out to where it's supposed to be and try to control it at the shoulder joint. So this is going to be for about 10 reps. Your abs are tight, your glutes are tight, and we're going to advance this 1 more notch in just a moment. Stretch back, give yourself a little 5-second rest. If you're working with me, then you are going to be 5 to 10 seconds rest. And now, you have an option. Go right back into second set of what we just did, or make it harder by locking out and doing what's called a push-up plus. So many people don't do their push-ups properly because they haven't taught the joint how to retract at the scapula, and it's very important. 5 more. Right about now, you should be feeling like you're ready to stop. Give me 2 more. You can always touch the knees down, hold. Here we go, touch down, push back. Good. That concludes this workout. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day.